It's 3 years since Afghanistan implemented its Elimination of Violence Against Women law. While Afghan women have made significant progress in recent years with record numbers of girls in schools, there's still some way to go. A report released today by the United Nations mission in Afghanistan recognises both progress and gaps in the implementation of the law, which outlaws practices like forced marriage, rape and beating. It said cases of violence have risen, but people are more comfortable coming forward to report them. And while conviction rates are generally high, when brought to judges, the number of cases going to trial is still low.
There has been lots of efforts toward elimination of violence, from legislation, from implementation, but then we are lacking monitoring, and justice mechanisms is not very strong to deliver justice to the victims of violence in this country. But I think we should also address and focus on the cultural aspects of violence and bringing peace in the society.
President Karzai has called violence against women a social menace. At this forum of Afghan women leaders, most agreed that challenges still remain for females.
Both male and female participants at this forum have highlighted that women remain one of the main victims of the conflict in Afghanistan, and that much more work needs to be done in the elimination of violence against women. But the very fact this forum is being held is in itself a sign of progress.
We believe that the violence against women in Afghanistan currently, the one which we see every day happening, is as the result of war in this country. So this addressing violence against women should be a part of peace process or any peace process development in the country.
Across much of Afghanistan, cultural disapproval means Afghan women find it hard to work, although they may often be the sole providers for their children. At this bazaar for Afghan female vendors at ISAF headquarters in Kabul, organised by a women's project, shopping for Christmas gifts also means providing these Afghan women with a lifeline.
A lot of the women that we have in our program are widows, or their husbands are disabled or have some sort of addiction that they can't provide for their families. Therefore, these women are the sole bread earners of their households.
From husbands disabled during Afghanistan's long conflict to those addicted to narcotics, the reason these women need to work is varied, but their purpose is united. They must feed their families.
با او خاطر بسیار زیاد مریضیش پیشرفته شده که مشکلات روزگار دیگه اقتصاد بسیار ضعیف بود. اونا که مریض شد از کار ماندن دیگه، نمیتونستن کار کنن. در غیر از او دکاندار بود، خیاط بود، دکاندار بود، دکان لباس فروشی داشت، شرکت تولیدی داشت. این کلگی مریضی کل چیزا را از دست داد.
It may be slow progress, but more cases of violence against women in Afghanistan are being brought to light by the media, and the cities are seeing more women working, not only in the markets but as lawyers, journalists and judges. Many women still fear their liberties may be eroded in the future, but with more women out in the open, it'll be harder to ignore their concerns.
This means that women are aware of their rights, women are aware of their responsibilities, and women do not only speak, but they also act. So this will be the first step toward women's meaningful engagement within the peace process at the national level.
This is Ruth Owen in Kabul for the NATO channel.